Okay, guys, fast food problem. So this was the problem that we looked at last 2 weeks ago, maybe. Um, and this was one of your classmates' work. And they came up with this. They said pizza was P, burgers was B, and they came up with these two equations. 4 burgers plus 2 pizzas is $20. 3 burgers plus 1 pizza cost $13.50. So they wrote these equations. They actually added or maybe subtracted the equations, but that really got them stumped because unfortunately nothing canceled. So, with this whole idea of elimination, what we need is we need things to cancel. So, we either need these numbers in front of the b's to be the same. Well, I would have to change both of them. 4 times nothing gives me 3, and 3 times nothing gives me 4. But if this was a -2, these would cancel. So I could actually do something to this entire equation to get these two numbers to cancel. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to multiply this entire equation by -2. Remember how we were multiplying it by -1 in some of the videos? By multiplying it by -2, and I mean, as long as you multiply everything in an equation by something, totally fine. Okay. So when I do that, my first equation is going to stay the same. 4b plus 2p equals 20. That hasn't changed. But I'm going to have to distribute this to everything. So -2 times 3b is going to be -6b. -2 times 1p is going to be -2p. And -2p times 1350, -2 times 1350 is going to be -27. So what I did was I multiplied each of these terms by -2. I made an equation that's still balanced on both sides, if you think of the balance scale, but I forced it to have a letter cancel. I could have forced the B's to cancel or forced the P's, but this made it a little easier. Okay, so now I can add or subtract these. Well, if I just add all the equations together as is, these cancel. 4b minus 6b is going to be -2b. 20 minus 27 is going to be -7. And then if I divide both sides by -2, I get b equals -7 divided by -2, and that's just going to be 7 divided by 2, which is 350. That means a burger supposedly costs 350. Well, we're going to keep going just to see. Now, if I know my burger costs 350, well, I can put it in one of my original equations to calculate what a pizza costs. Okay, so I'm going to pick the first one because I didn't do anything to that. So 4b plus 2p equals 20. And so now I take 350 and I plug it in for b. 4 times 350 plus 2p equals 20. 4 times 350, and I'm using my calculator to make sure I don't make a small mistake, right? Because these are hard problems. I don't want to have to go back and do them all over for something small. So then I get 14 plus 2p equals 20, minus 14 from both sides. 2p equals 6. Divide by 2, and I get p equals 3. So what this means is a pizza costs $3. Must be a personal pan pizza or something. Little one, slice. Maybe it said slice in the problem, sorry. And it means that a burger costs $3.50. And I could double check that by plugging in those values to see if 4 burgers times 2 pizza or plus 2 pizzas gives me $20, and the same for the original problem. This is called elimination. And this is one step harder than what we did last time because we had to multiply by not just a negative, but also a number.